So I decided to make this channel so I could track my progress on the way to Grand Champion. So for my first video, I'm just going to talk about my training before I hop into ranked. And as you can see, the very first thing that I do is I hop into the dribbling challenge 2. So obviously this is only available for Steam, so sorry if you're on console, but another way you can practice this is just by going into free play and dribbling back and forth down the field. When I first started dribbling, I found it pretty difficult and I couldn't keep the ball on top of my car. It didn't make sense. I learned to get better at this by looking at the circle that was on the ground. If my car was positioned in the very center of it, the ball managed to hover pretty well on top of my car and I could hold it on top. Once I started getting good at that, I started moving towards the front of the circle and it would slow me down a little bit when I dribbled. And if I moved to the sides of the circle, I was able to turn left and right. Over time, I was able to just stop looking at this and I'm able to dribble subconsciously so I can still focus on my opponents during my game. So I normally do this dribbling course for around 30 minutes. Whenever I first started this course, I couldn't get past level 5. It seemed too hard for me. I couldn't figure out how to turn. The ball would either just roll off the top of my car or it would just fall off to the side. After about 2 weeks of practice, I've reached my new record at level 17. I like practicing this course because it teaches you beyond basic dribbling. You learn how to extend your mechanics by including jumps and aerial dribbles. This will help open the door to incorporate other mechanics into dribbling like wave dashes and power sliding. To me, one level that seemed impossible was level 16. I'm already not consistent with my aerial touches as is, so having to jump off a wall, incorporate air roll and make a touch and then continue to dribble afterwards seemed pretty impossible for me. It felt good beating this level because I was able to see myself improving beyond just dribbling. I was able to get more consistent with my aerial touches and I got more comfortable with switching between ball cam and car cam while in the air. So after I finish that training course, I just like to hop into free play. And like everybody says, you just want to hit the ball hard and you want to follow up your touches as soon as you can. You want to be going as fast as you can to hit the ball. Doing this will cause you to miss a lot of your shots, but that just means you're improving, you're working at a pace that is faster than what you are used to. But as you go through the ranks, everybody's pace seems to get faster and faster, so you have to be able to keep up if you want to be able to rank up. One thing that I've noticed in free play is a lot of people just tend to practice one single shot. In Platinum, that would be the ceiling shot. I can see a lot of players who can perform a ceiling shot, but they can't even perform a basic air dribble to the goal. This is because they spend all their time in free play just practicing the ceiling shot, but they don't actually practice any other mechanics. While I do think it is good to practice certain mechanics, I think there's a better way that you can practice it. So take me for example, the thing that I am practicing is getting consistent air dribbles. I can easily just run up to the ball and run it up the wall and perform an air dribble and put it into the net, but that's not really game-like. I'm not really going to have many opportunities to take my time and set up a perfect air dribble. So to make this better, I tend to just go in to free play and I hit the ball hard, chase it as fast as I can, and I incorporate these air dribbles whenever they're possible. So instead of just learning to air dribble in one certain way, I'm able to work on my wall reads, ball control, power shots, car control, aerial control. Doing free play like this, I've learned that I've been much better and I've been improving a lot faster than when I just practiced air dribbles solely. So that's pretty much all I have for this video. I'll likely make some more training videos in the future to talk about some new things that I'm doing and any tips I've learned as I rank up through the future. Besides those, I will mainly be posting some ranked gameplay and commenting on my gameplay to give you guys tips and explain my decision making process. I'm setting a goal to reach Grand Champ by the end of 2021, so if you have more experience, feel free to leave some tips down below on how I can improve or what things you think I should work on. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.